Well, hello. It's been a really long time. Lots happened. I've moved, but that's not what this is about. This video is about today. It's about something that you might want to follow along because I'm doing this for myself, but it might be interesting to others, and it is what? Might you ask? It's me, myself and I, learning a foreign language, and that language is Turkish. Now, I've been trying to learn Turkish on my own for quite some time, and it's progressing very, very slowly. Now, I will say, I have been able to, on occasion, have a very superficial conversation with a native Turkish speaker in Miami where I live, but it's very, very rare. So I was recently introduced, I know I must live under a rock, but I was recently introduced to Fiverr. And so I got onto Fiverr and I found someone that was, well, I found several that were offering Turkish lessons, and I chose someone that had not had any business yet or any gigs. I believe it's a gig. They hadn't had any gigs yet, so I chose a lady. Her Fiverr name is Mervelous, similar to Marvelous, and she was actually marvelous. Anyhow, today I had my first Turkish lesson, and it was unbelievably great. I was expecting something good. I was not expecting it to be as well as engaging as as it was. And not only was it engaging, not only was it more than what I expected, I actually really began to understand how the language itself works. Like, I already knew some sentence structure. I understood about all the suffixes, and that's what was really I was literally struggling with, because it didn't matter if I knew a verb, and it didn't matter if I knew the suffix. Like, when you put it all together, it's like it's so fast that sometimes the words just all sound the same. So Mervelous did a really, really great job in breaking it down, and she went above and beyond what I had expected. I mean, she even went above in her time when I was asking for specific, questions or clarification. She did great. So I have probably about 10 to 12 pages of notes that I took, and a week from now I will be having my first Turkish test from her, and so I've got some studying to do. So this has inspired me now to get back onto Hello Talk. I got onto Hello Talk probably I don't think it's been a whole 4 years, but I know it was at least 3 years ago. The problem that I had with Hello Talk is that although it was helping me a little bit, it almost felt like a dating app. Like I don't mind chatting with guys, don't get me wrong, I don't mind that, but it was just I wanted just someone that I could just have a conversation with and learn the language. And I found that I experienced more of that when speaking with females than I did with men. Not that I had any bad experiences with men on Hello Talk, I haven't, and but it tended to be more political or more of a religious conversation. And not that I mind talking about politics and religion. I just want to be able to have in-house, in business, conversational speaking fluency. I don't want to have to not be able to get my thoughts across if it's coming down to semantics or something, or subtext or whatever. So but I did try again today. I felt very inspired, got back onto Hello Talk, and I connected to a few ladies, and we're going to be practicing. I'll be practicing Turkish, and I'll be learning more Turkish, Lord willing, because I definitely need to improve my vocabulary, and in turn I will be helping them with their English. So that being said, I'm very interested in vlogging this, seeing how much I improve, because there is a lot that I understand, but there is so much more that I do not understand, and I know that my vocabulary is really weak. And if I'm not using certain words, I'm losing them. Like, I used to know how to count. I used to know colors and, you know, animals and these things. And now I'm just down to basic phrases like napyusunya, which is, what are you doing? And, you know, merhaba, hello, etc. And I know on my channel, like, the name Hava is Turkish. So I do have a Turkish name, but that's my pen name. And so I just want to be able to learn the language. I fell in love with it by accident. If you want to know why, you can leave a comment in the comment section below and I will let you know, or maybe I'll even do a video about it. So that's it. So in about a week or so, I will be posting another video on how my Turkish exam went. And I know that sounds really serious, and it's like totally not serious, because it's not like an exam that I'm gonna like fail out of something. But for myself, I really want to challenge myself, and so I'm excited. I'm like super stoked. I'm like really feeling motivated. So I guess that's it. And I need to like let you guys know about the move and the naked bookshelf, and I very much regret not vlogging the whole moving process, because if anyone is familiar with what's going on in real estate, you know that trying to buy a house or even rent a house is insane right now. And we were not expecting to move. We were renting, and the landlord decided to sell their house, or yeah, to sell his house, and like we had to move, and our lease was up. Thankfully, he did give us a couple of months to find something. We started looking to rent. We ended up purchasing a home in Miami instead, and that was a whole ordeal, and I wish I would have vlogged it. I didn't. It is what it is, and I've been here since February, and my house is still like filled with boxes. I kid you not, I stubbed my toe on a box this morning in my bedroom. So yeah, anyway, I think that's it. I don't want to keep this video too long, but if you're interested, please follow along the journey, and let's see how fast I can learn a language that I'm really have been wanting to learn for a few years now, that I just happened to accidentally fall in love with. Like, it wasn't in the plan, you know? So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I will check in with you guys later. Bye.